losers bracket already. The man who won Xanadu last Tuesday, making an early trip to top 48 losers side. Have to see if that man can make the run back.
Yeah, that's exciting. That's where champions are made. I mean, I feel like Chunky is a very feast or famine player, so like we'll see how it turns out. But I definitely believe in make a run there. But we have colonies versus Louir in game number 1. Let's go.
All right, Young Link versus Pokemon Trainer. This is going to be an interesting matchup. Squirtle out here, clearly an evasive, smaller frame character trying to get around these projectiles. Already opening up colonies a little bit, force him to edge. Uppy out of shield with a hard punish, though.
Yeah, and against Squirtle, those uppies out of shields will be a huge boon because Squirtle usually thrives on just tap dancing all over your shield, putting on a full recital. But you can't really do that against Young Link.
True, when we're already seeing like the power of Young Link Nair, like we saw Louir parry a Young Link Nair and couldn't make anything at all out of it. That move is too safe.
Yeah. I looked at Young Link's like frame data on Shield a little while back, and I just got pissed off. Like everything is so absurdly safe.
You just have to deal with it. Like he can do whatever he wants when he's around you, and you just have to be like, all right, dog, back off, and then we can play the video game.
Mm-hmm. You just got to hold that, respect that.
But stock 1 already taken off by a bit of an awkward angle on the fly from Charizard. Colony's now trying to get some extra credit and starting off rather well.
Yeah. I mean, keeping Charizard in, I mean, I understand wanting the kill power, but also just the juggle potential is already there too. So I think you're probably going to be locked into Charizard for most of the stock because, yep, if you get this kill now, okay, switching back to Squirtle. I mean, Young Link doesn't have the highest kill power. It's still definitely not enough to, like, underestimate, but even so,
is, like, mid-stage kill confirmed, so we already saw it right there. Like, all it takes is 1 or 2 hits, and you may very well be dead.
Yeah. Oh, Louir almost getting like a pretty big opportunity to get some down airs. Oh, and the opportunity opens up again, but just wasn't quite ready for it.
Gets the switch out, but not quite working out in Zard's favor. Tried for the down air. I had to sharp and take a breath on my side too, J-Dog. I heard that.
Yeah, I was a little bit shook for a sec. But for what it's worth, I mean, Louir's doing a great job of hanging on to the stock and making... Oh, no. Oh, that's how we're doing it?
Blank range Flare Blitz. Get away from me.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate you won't.
Oh, bet? Okay. Like I said, that stock was made or will be made or broken with Charizard, and kind of came to pass right there. Okay. Louir turning up. Yeah.
I'm digging the neutral B to reposition colonies, too. When you're tossing out projectiles, you can just go ahead and let that fly. It's really safe at long range and get you a lot of stage control.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that lasted 18 years.
He actually just matched Squirtle's aerial drift and just said, all right, I'm going to chase you down. You do not escape me. Can we also talk about how little we've seen from Lawyer's, excuse me, not Zard, but Ivysaur? That character basically has been just completely MIA.
Yeah, pretty much cameos, just like ships in the night passing through and saying goodbye. But I feel like, I mean, Colony's has been doing a great job of recovering, and Ivysaur is usually just good at covering those edge guard situations. So, I mean, we probably won't see much Ivysaur for this set unless, like, Louir really starts to run away with things.
And as you say that, Trish tries a couple of those projectiles with the Razor Leaf, not quite working out. An immediate switch to Zard, trying to secure the kill with the up air, not quite working out though. Trying to get through these projectiles. Colony very wise, recognizing how strong Charizard is, how much of a threat he is up close. You have to keep this character at bay.
Yeah, Colonies is not holding forward. Oh no, big missed opportunity. That could have been, well, maybe not it is Charizard, but it could have been a real linchpin situation.
And that's so smart too. Colonies just loves to tap people's shield close up with either the back air or the neutral air. And there's armor on flies. Just let it rip, clank with that hit, and try to finish off the stock.
Yeah. I'm feeling a Flare Blitz though. This might. No, not quite. Ivysaur missing the down air. That was the big opportunity, and you could lose for it. Yeah, get Zard back out there. We need this up throw. Oh!
Everything is so safe on his shield. Louir has not had the ability to actually respond with anything.
No.
There's the Flare Blitz. You predicted it, but no punish.
I'm actually shocked that, one, that didn't hit, and two, you didn't die for it. That was one of those one of us is dying right here moments.
Yeah, bet it all on black and let the dice fall where they lie.
Yeah. Up throw, though, Colonies has been caught holding shield a fair bit. I think Colonies kind of caught on that. I was like, okay, let me not give Zard this. Oh!
Actually, He was a micro spacing millimeter off.
All right, but the kill confirm comes through. Finally, both those players can finally take a breath. That was like a solid 2 minutes of neutral at high percent.
Colonies recognizing at the last moment what his win condition was, and it was using those swift, sharp kill confirms to secure a kill safely. Meanwhile, Louir had to kind of throw moves out, and when push came to shove, Colonies' iron will finds the victory in game 1.
Yeah, and this is one of those moments where, like, it's Louir's make or break. I've seen this hundreds of times where, like, top player has a very, very close game 1. And then game 2 is just an absolute blowout because the player 1 or the other player is just so exhausted by the end.
Yeah, adaptation and a change in play style is typically the way that you can tell from a top player, a guy that's PGR'd, from a person that is trying to reach that apex. If Colonies decides to, check his notes, understand what his opponent was trying to do, and adapt to that play style, we could see a blowout. But this is where the rubber hits the road. We'll have to see if Louir can actually just have a few more tricks in his bag to throw Colonies for a loop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be curious if we're going to see the same water-fire combo there with just Squirtle to open up the combos and Zard to end it, or if there's going to be some kind of a changeover. Like Ivy, there were a couple attempts to just edge guard, but it looked like he kind of wanted to play the projectile game, and that's just not going to work out versus Young.
Yeah, I think in game or early on in the set, there was a big missed opportunity with the Ivysaur, and after that, Louir was just like, okay, this ain't it. But sometimes if it doesn't work, you do have to just keep going for it because I think it could pay off, as you said, Scabs.
Yeah, I mean, playing with only 2 cards in your deck, forcibly removing a third of your options is rarely a good move. I'd like to see you just try to work it out a little bit. I'm sure that there's a way that the Ivysaur could be worked in, but we'll have to see. I'm sure Louir knows better.
Yeah. Also, quick shout out to Nick District 14. Good to see you in the chat, dude. Hope you're doing all right. We're back to the match.
All right, game 1 starting much the same way as game 2 starting much the same way as game 1, as Colonies misses an uppie and then gets hard punished for it. Squirtle's combo game explosive with a capital E right now.
Yeah. I mean, I wish there was an option to turn on handicaps in Smash because honestly, against Squirtle, I would start each game at 30 to 40% because that usually is what happens anyway.
Just the Luigi.
We still have a better position.
These fireballs, I don't want to fight yet.
Exactly. Or the Brawl Falco Tech, just walk into the lasers.
You can have these. I don't want that chain grab. We both know what your win condition is. Yeah. Look at the tech chase.
All right. So let's see if we have stock 1 Louir or stock 2 Louir. Oh, looks like
he caught Colonies double jump with that neutral B, the water gun, claiming stock 1. Colonies, I think he didn't recognize that he was out of a jump either.
Yeah. I wonder if you had upbeat early, you would have been able to make it back. I think either way you were kind of screwed there, but still, that was just kind of a record scratch moment if I ever saw one.
Tech chase situation, yeah, that's all she wrote. Yeah. Well, you're missing that tech and an easy stock right there. Okay, the neutral B switch, perfect timing, and then immediately into a combo with Squirtle into the up B finisher. Good lord.
Big damage, yeah. Also, Zachanator in chat says, when does top 48 start? Usually, or in a set or 2. We might have one more pre-top 48, but yeah, it should be starting pretty soon.
For now, these are qualifiers. Winner's side, I do believe, for their pool. So winner gets in, loser has to make that long climb from the lower end of bracket.
Yeah, don't want to be there, especially in a bracket with 400 people. Some names you've heard of, some names you haven't, and that's the worst loser's bracket run. Yeah, I have heart palpitations every time I end up one of those.
Yeah, the worst is the name you don't know. It's like Chunky Kong? Okay, I know that guy. I know what to prepare for. But this guy, Smasher 69, you never know what that man could be.
Yeah. But this match right now is about as even as they can be, as these players are both just playing. Honestly, it looks like a dance. No one's gotten hit for 20 seconds.
Just tons of safe hits on shield. That's all it is shield pressure and the odd projectile from Colonies. But so far, Louir doing an admirable job avoiding them. Forced off stage now, uses the armor from side B to guarantee a landing option back.
Nice. Yep, just completing the rapid jab. And another big opportunity, but great tech. Almost flipping that around, but nice awareness by Colonies to just drift back just a hair.
I am always stunned when I see players that have characters with bad recoveries utilizing it in like uncharacteristic ways to get back to stage. Like Fatality's Falcon comes to mind, and then Colony's Youngling, just maximizing the tools you have. Aerial Drift may not be great, but if that's all you got.
Yeah. Oh, got him.
Don't
GG.
hit
Don't hit a
buttons.
button. Do not hit that tiny red button. Nope. It's pretty much the eject button because it'll eject you from your stock and wow at that up air.
Excuse me? That lasted forever.
That up air is legally allowed to drink. It's lasted like 21 years on this planet. 18 in other countries.
Sophisticated countries.
Yeah. Oh, grab break.
Grab break?
Okay.
Never see that from the tethers.
Yeah. Kind of always forgets the thing. And ooh, Louir almost getting something big right there. That down air might have been a bit too early to take the stock, but like I think if you had time to set up for another one, it would have been it. But Colony's recognizing that and trying to finish his play right now.
We talked about how hard it is to punish side beyond shield. Like Squirtle flies so far away, and then you also have the armor, so you have to wait until it actually touches you. Really, the only way to punish side B consistently is just short hop on it and flip that Squirtle onto his back.
Yeah, and it's literally like 3 seconds of end lag if you do. So that's usually a stock if they're above like 30.
Oh, the switch not working out there for Louir. Colonies has a nice punish. The percents are starting to look in his favor, but the problem is Charizard a lot heavier than Young Link and a lot easier at killing.
Yeah, with that weight differential, I mean, I feel like it is functionally even.
But he's hitting that red button a lot, though.
Yeah, don't. I mean, I think Colony is getting hit to that, and I like how Colony is shielding at this percent where up throw won't kill. But I think once we get him to like maybe 110, 115, we'll see a complete like game change. Wait, no way.
Do it at 99.
I was about to say, yeah, like we wouldn't see that kill until like 115, 120. Ah!
Okay, I'm coming back to stage. You're gonna let me have this.
Yeah. Excuse me. Make way. I'm coming through.
Colony's relentless with these arrows. He's just playing center stage, covering it with projectiles and
That's
going
it.
to the corner. But that should be all.
Yeah. Just as I said, like Colony's miscalculating once at that fringe percent, but around 115, you can't be shielding. It's a full race Charizard underneath the top platform at that. Big miscalculation.
This is a character that doesn't really have fast options that hit directly in front of him. So if he dashes at you, you know what he wants. You have to have that spot dodge or a multi-hit prepared. Otherwise, you are going to the skies.
Yeah. So, a bit of an error on Colony's part. Louir capitalizing on that pretty huge, taking game number 2.
What do you think we're going to see for game 3, J-Dog? Stage 1, that is.
I've honestly, it's weird. I like my gut says Battlefield because just being able to run around and kind of play tag in those close quarters, like you kind of get the best of both worlds as Young Link since your character is so much faster than Ivysaur and Charizard. But you might want something a little bit bigger, like maybe even Town and City. So 2 options on the table for Colonies, I think. But I could be completely wrong.
I completely agree with you with the town pick. I think that that's probably the best stage for this character. I mean, Zard, we saw he likes to kill off the top with things like up smash, fly, as well as the up throw. Meanwhile, Young Link has those conversions into up B, which can kill super early on town. I would be surprised if that stage isn't bad. Big allows Young Link to run away and has the side blast zones that are relatively small. It's a terror for this tiny character.
Yeah. Let's see. Colony's taking their time to think about it.
A long time on the counter pick. Are we going to see something like a wild card pick, like a Smashville, something really small? I wouldn't consider that. This is a matchup where I think you need to rely on your CQC.
Yeah. I mean, I could always just be surprised and pick Lilat. Let's see. If it's Lilat, I'm going to be upset. Okay. We got it. Hey, commentators doing our job, showing us why we get paid the big bucks. $5
big buck.
Yeah, the big buck. A Whopper Jr.
Whopper Jr. and a smile. Thanks, Skimmer.
Game 3, here we go.
And game 3 starting very much like the other two with a percent lead easily built up by Louir off of these large Squirtle combos. 70% already and growing. But this is really what happens is that Squirtle opens it up, and then once you need to actually get the kill, that's when Colony buckles down with these projectiles.
Yep, we're seeing a lot of projectiles already. Offstage situation, but colinies is able to zip right back to the stage real quick.
But yeah, the mid game on each of these stocks always seems difficult, though. Already, Colony's starting to claw his way back. He's looking a lot cleaner here, just pressuring shield perfectly with things like that max range down tilt and then neutral air.
Yeah. Although I wonder, like with with Laurier's Squirtle's like F tilt or down tilt, I can never tell the difference. They look very similar. I was just about to say maybe stop going for the jab blocks because College has shown that they could tech it consistently, but that time it got them to stock. So let me fix myself. Keep on doing you, buddy.
Consistency and Wi-Fi, two things we don't talk about together too often.
You right.
Every now and then, you just hope like maybe the lag hits and you get a free stock out of it.
Yeah. But I mean, I think this is possibly the biggest lead that Lawyers had this set so far. Actually, no. In game number 1, there was a moment where like he was kind of blowing up colonies with Bizarre.
Yeah, this has been one of the more effective characters, but now this is the high-risk situation. High percentage with Squirtle. This is either I'm going to get blown up or I'm going to get a huge lead that cements my momentum for the rest of this game. And
why is that move so hard to DI?
The stock.
Why do we never DI that move right? I get hit by it too, and I also explode.
Triple back air? He went for the down tilt. Colonies was actually going to end the stock right there if you could get that connect.
Yeah, scary stuff.
Now both players again trying to feel each other out. It always feels like the second stock they're both like so cautious. It becomes like a game of like shield hits and safe pressure.
I really like that though, because I mean it's important in that second stock to mix up your playstyle somehow, and I think it's good to take a couple seconds to figure out how you need to or want to mix it up. Top players do a lot or get a lot more mileage out of it because it's just such an intuitive switch. They barely even think about it.
No jab block there, as Colonies has certainly cleaned up that after we talked about the back throw and the instant toss. Get out of here.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that was supposed to kill there. He was at 100 and not even at the ledge.
Nah, yeah, that was definitely one of those, I'm going to grab you and not going to pummel. I'm going to immediately toss you up with DI mix-up. Because with Ivysaur, you're really looking out for like things like down throw into just imagination. That character has so many kill combos there. Was that a tether break from the like incoming platform too?
Maybe so. Yeah, these players are moving a bit. Okay, Lawyer though, getting some big damage. Ivysaur racking it up a bit. And now you're stuck on that top platform. Oh, a bit too much of a read, but that get up attack saved your soul.
Into the down air, his own Lawyer taking game 3 and with an emphatic spike to end the game.
Yeah. And that was our first game of the tournament. Like, if that upset that huge is our first game, we are going to be in for a long ass night.